Wow, look at that look. A camera out in Ridgefield, looking good out there. Welcome back to Afternoon Live, everybody. Well, you know, it's inevitable. There's always some kind of weirdness or drama that happens over the holidays when you get together with the family. Well, here with tips on how to handle those awkward moments, we welcome back therapist Connie Baker is here. Connie, it's good to see you.
It's great to be back.
I'm glad that you're here because, like I said, I have lots of family already here and then more trickling in. There's bound to be some drama and some awkward moments, right? So instead of retreating or having a major blow up, what are some of the things that we can do to handle some of these moments?
Yes. Oh, a few things right up front. Before stuff even happens, I think one of the main things we can do, the holidays is given to great grandeur, you know, and everybody has their expectations so high. It's supposed to be this perfect Christmas or wonderful Thanksgiving. Adjust your expectations. Okay. That to me is one of the first things that needs to happen. If you go in with realistic expectations about what your family is and who they are, it can really back down some of the drama and your own angst.
Yeah, that's true. I like that because a lot of situations you need to manage your expectations, right? Yes. Or even, dare I say, lower your expectations. That's the way people can rise to the occasion, maybe?
Often it needs to be lowered. Exactly, to let them, to brace for maybe some difficulty, brace for some awkwardness, brace for a little bit of drama, and then you're not like, what, really? Again? You're more like, okay, here we go, or hey, it didn't happen. Right.
Absolutely. Okay, so now that we're looking at other people, what are some of the things we can look at within ourselves?
Yes. Before, I'm going to go back again. Before we ever go, this is a habit I've gotten into. When I go into an event, I ask myself, what is the energy I want to bring to this? Okay. Because I think a lot of times we feel out of control around our family. Yes. We feel like it's being done to us. You know, it's a bigger entity and I don't have any choices, where I like to say I can bring the energy that I actually want to bring to this environment. I can come in and say, I'm coming in with a grateful attitude, with an open attitude, with an affirming attitude, whatever you want. So to bring an energy to it, I think helps make us feel a little bit more in control. Okay. Something chosen.
Okay, well, we can be deliberate.
Yes, and bring your best self, exactly. To say, who am I? What's my best self here? And a lot of times we revert when we're with our families.
Isn't that the truth? What happens? Like, you can be a totally different person out, you know, with your friends or even with your close family. And when the other people come through, all of a sudden somebody will say, boy, you are different.
Totally. Yeah. Exactly. And we do that. And I think just that some awareness and consciousness before we even get there. And while we're there, who do I want to be while I'm here? Bring our best self. So yeah, there's so many great things. One of the things I would give permission for people to do is to look for creative ways to take care of yourself. I think a lot of times we, again, feel a bit helpless. Yeah. Like, I'm not in control of this, so it's just going to happen to me. So how can I take care of me? Bring a book. Go for a walk. If you need some space, take some space. If you, again, I think a lot of this is in the planning, honestly, just mental preparation I'm going to give myself permission to grab one of my favorite cousins and go to one of the other rooms and chat with her for a while, or whatever that takes. So to say, I'm going to think of what I need during this to take care of me, not in this selfish, weird way, but in just a self-aware way.
I love that because families can get so funky, and you worry about. And look, we love our family, but we're keeping it real.
Yes, we are.
And sometimes you worry so much about what they think about you, especially if they're coming to your home. Yes. That, like, if you were to escape for a little bit, you wonder, oh, so what are they saying about me? And you say, never mind all that. Right?
Exactly. Try as hard we can to let that go. It's just not worth it. And it adds to our own stress, that worry of, oh my gosh, what are they thinking? Right. How do they view me?
Can't control it anyway.
You can't.
Right. So forget about it. So here's the question I have for you. Sure. What happens if there's a topic, and we know this happens, that comes up during dinner or wherever, however, that you feel is awkward, inappropriate, or it makes you uncomfortable? What do you do then?
Yes. Several options. There's a bunch of ways you can handle this. One, pretend like it wasn't said.
Oh, okay.
You know, really,
the good old ignore, like,
let that baby go. Exactly. You know, just avoiding that and just like, oh, why? I don't need to I don't need to engage this. I think sometimes I tend to be, I'm a therapist, I engage stuff. You know, I'm like, okay, let's talk.
Right,
you know?
right.
And sometimes it's better for me just to go, I'm out.
Yeah.
And that's an option. Also, I think being able to speak your mind respectfully, there again, this depends on the family. Some families don't need that.
Right.
they need to shut up and back off and not be so opinionated. But sometimes it's a family where you need to be able to say, here's where I'm at with this, and to engage the topic. That's also an appropriate response to that.
Okay.
I think humor sometimes can diffuse a little bit, not sarcasm generally.
Right, okay.
That's one of my second languages. But if you're able to use a little gentle, kind humor to be able to say, oh, do we know if we want to talk about this?
Yeah, right.
Are we sure we want to go here? You know, and just
yeah.
those sorts of things, I think, can be, to again, kind of be a little proactive before something gets escalated or too much drama.
Exactly, because we all want a peaceful Thanksgiving. So thank you so
do.
much
Oh,
for
happy
being
to
here
be
with these tips. I swear, I know you've helped people. You've helped me.
Oh,
so
I
I
love
appreciate
it.
you. All right,
Yes.
what we're going to do is have Connie's tips for you and more information about Connie for you on our website at katu.com. Thank you again and happy Thanksgiving. All right, coming up next, in the spirit of giving, hear one woman's quest to help people in third world countries by giving them a haircut. Don't go away. We'll be right back.